Hey, what's up guys? Steel City Dashcam here. Those who actually watch my videos will realize that I'm starting this right after ending another video I recorded. But I wanted to do a little video review of my Apeman 1080p Dashcam, which I'm actually not recording on currently just because I only use that in work vehicles. And I'm not in a work vehicle, and usually when I'm not focused on sitting down and recording. So I'm just going to chat a little bit about it and then do a little bit of a video walkthrough that will be added at the end of this clip, as well as a daytime and nighttime driving clip, since I'm not actively using it while I'm driving right now. So, overall, I really like it. It's really easy to use, really good interface. It's really similar to my Nazini, or not my Nazini, my Einheisek dash cam that I used to use in my work vehicles. The only difference being that this one is a little bit sleeker. The actual camera is a bit better quality. The audio, while not perfect, is better quality. The recording settings are, in my opinion, a little bit cleaner, if that makes sense. Like, everything just feels nicer on this one, even though it was actually cheaper. And it's just one of those things where I bought it cheap to keep using in the work vehicles because I wanted better audio quality than I was getting, and it does exactly that. It's better for not that much money. I got it, basically, I got a gift card for Amazon that I used on it, so I got it for pretty cheap. It was under 35 bucks, under 40 bucks, I think, and that included buying SD cards for it. So yeah, overall, I've been really enjoying it, and I haven't had it long enough to know if there's any long-term positives or negatives. I do know that the negatives at the moment is that the audio still isn't exactly where I want it to be. It's not bad, but it's not where I want it. It still sounds a little bit muffly and bassy, but that's, again, something I can live with, especially when I'm paying 30 bucks for a camera. My other big complaint would probably be the fact that the 12-volt adapter likes to be really finicky at first with not wanting to stay in contact with the actual port in the car. And I think that has corrected itself, or it could have been user error. I frankly don't know. It's been working fine since. But yeah, I don't really have much positive or negative just because I've had it. Or I guess I have positive in the sense that out the box it's been exactly what I want it to be. I don't have any long-term positives, long-term negatives. I can't comment to longevity. I can't comment to things that might go wrong early. But it has been working really well so far. And yeah, so I will feature right after this 2 clips. That's fine. One of which is, ooh, nice Mach-E. One of which is going to be a set of driving clips of day and night. And then the other is going to be... sorry, I got distracted by the whole missing my turn thing. Some of it is going to be those, and then another clip is going to be me sitting down, recording from a camera. Basically a rundown of powering it on, the features, all that kind of stuff, because it's much easier to do that when I can visibly show you the camera. So, that being said, enjoy those clips, and I will not be chatting at the end of this video, so after I'm done talking in there, that'll be it. Have a good whatever day this goes up. Should be in the next week. I'm recording this on a Sunday, so we'll see. Yeah.
Alright guys, so as I've mentioned before, this is the Apeman 1080p Dashcam. This one is sort of a cheaper one on the market. You know, the camera looks a little bit beefy for what it actually kind of produces, but I wouldn't say it's anything negative, especially for the price that you are paying for this one. Let me give you a quick rundown. This one isn't the most intuitive in terms of settings. You have the up-down buttons here. The SD card slot is terrible to get the SD card out of there, but the big thing that I give this company is they give you a little plastic tool that I didn't think to grab that basically is like a little pry thing that you push in and it pushes the card out for you. It gets in a little bit further. So I love that for this and my other cameras. I don't have to use it on my Nazini because that one, it just tends to be fine without that, but that is a very cool thing, and I love that they included that. Oh, I should probably make it start recording, or it's going to power off. That's my bad. That's the big thing with this one, is it does not like to stay on if it's not recording or doing something. So I'll just let that keep recording, and I'll just delete that later. But obviously you have your start button. You have the one that goes through the different modes. You have this button that allows you to lock a clip. As you can see, a little key pops up right there. There's a lot of different icons on here because for some reason it decides that every other setting you have, it needs to have an icon for it. That I don't like, but the display is not normally on after a minute or two of recording, so I don't care. The settings are a bit less intuitive than it is on some other cameras I've had, because there's, instead of having like sections, it's every individual thing. But it does have a, like, and supposedly, I haven't tried using this because I've heard about this, but supposedly this headlight warning thing, even if you have pretty bright headlights, it might not always pick them up, and it might be going off like your headlights are not on. So I don't even attempt to turn that on. And the second set of settings would just be basically the function of this machine, inputting a license plate, which I don't, formatting SD cards, which this sometimes gives issue with. If you have this issue, I found that if you format it and then format it again, it works fine. I don't know why, but that just, that makes it work. And obviously you have the power button that is a nice bright orange for some reason. In case, you know, that's the button that I need to find most, is how to turn the thing off, not how to lock a clip. But I haven't really had any issues with that anyway, so that's no big deal. The screen is very nice. It feels like sturdy and nicely built. This feels like a nice solid metal. The only thing is that I lost the plastic piece that locks the suction cup in very quickly, which I've noticed is a trend on these cheaper cameras. So I replaced it with a screw that was slightly too big and just screwed the thing in until it won't stay at, like it won't come out. And then it works perfectly fine. This suction cup can also be a big pain to pull off the window because you have to use this little tab up top, and it does not like that. And obviously this power cable, like my other review, is not the normal power cable. I'm just using that so I could use this inside. The normal one plugs into a cigarette lighter only. It does not have a separate, of course, it did not have any sort of separate cable to plug into like a computer or anything like that, at least not that I can recall. For all I know, it might have. But yeah, that being said, that's pretty much all there is to this one. You are getting what you pay for. You're not paying much, but you're getting decent. I'd say you actually get pretty decent quality for what you pay for. So like my previous dash cam review, I'm going to include a daytime and a nighttime driving clip, as well as, if I have one, an inclement weather one. I don't actually think I do yet because I just bought this too recently and I haven't used it that much yet. But after this, we'll include those two clips. I won't really have anything else to say, so hopefully this helps kind of sway your decision and sort of gives you an idea of what you're getting for under $30.